Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video is going to be a good one. I'm telling you now, it's going to be a good one. We have a lot to discuss. So, Shane Dawson has officially broken his social media silence, and we are seeing him for the first time since that taking accountability video, you know, that train wreck. So Ryland has just posted this picture with him, and it says, "Happy birthday, Shane." And it's a picture of them both together, and this is the first time that we are seeing Shane again since that video. And you know, I have to say, he's looking good. He's looking better than I thought he would. And you know what? Props to him for that. You know what I mean? They look happy in that picture. They look good. And it was Shane's birthday yesterday, so this is obviously that picture. And it's so weird seeing them posing like this because it's almost as if everything's back to normal, but I know it's not, and this is just because it was his birthday. So Ryland posted this. But also, of course, Jeffree Star had to get involved. And Jeffree Star posted this, which was another happy birthday post to Shane. So yeah, his birthday was yesterday, so of course Jeffree would get involved too. Like, that's so Jeffree. So I have something fun planned. So since it was Shane Dawson's birthday yesterday, why don't we get a little festive on my channel, okay? First things first, this background's not gonna do. Rina Sawayama, it's not quite festive for Shane's birthday, so I have a plan. I love it! So that's, oh my god, I'm like looking at it in the viewfinder. I kind of like it. That was step one. Step number two, Red Bull for the celebration. You know what? It's gonna be a celebration. Happy birthday, Shane. And the next thing, let's give a little bit of context. So, remember in Shane's first apology leaving the beauty guru world? That was so extra, by the way. Remember in that, he said this sentence. He said, "Oh my god, I gave myself a headache, by the way, because I was dancing so hard to Bad Romance, and I kind of gave myself whiplash, so it's like I'm seeing double." He said the line, "Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the fucking Empire State Building? Yes. So I got some pie, a lot of it, because I needed to get it to the size of the Empire State Building. Now, this was all they had, Shane. I'm so sorry. So, we are going to be eating some humble pie in celebration of Shane Dawson's 32nd birthday. But you know what? I also wanted to be festive, Shane, and I bought 32 candles, and we're gonna sing him happy birthday. Because why not? And then I have to say a lot more. First of all, let's open this. The budget for my videos is getting insane. Wow, I spent £4 on this video. Wow. I can't get over this background. I kind of like it. Ooh, look at that. Some humble pies. Yummy. And then I got more flavors. Wow, even more humble pies. Ooh, these smell good. First of all, what we're gonna do is sing happy birthday to Shane. So I'm gonna put these candles on. Oh my god, this video is a mess. This is such a joke. I hate myself for this concept, just so we're aware. I don't know which way my camera flips, so I don't know which way these go. Okay, so collectively we're gonna sing happy birthday to Shane. You know, he's had a rough time recently, but you know what? If we all come together here on Adam McIntyre's YouTube channel and we will sing him a little bit of happy birthday, I think that would be really sweet, and I think he would love that. Okay, y'all down? Are y'all? Let's show this man that we're not all just full of hate on this channel. I don't think these candles are the right way around, but you know what? Fuck's sake, I had one job. Happy 23rd birthday, Shane! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shane. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Oh no, I played it. Oh shit, okay. Happy birthday, Shane. Why is this knife so big? I kind of underestimated the size. So for this video, I do have a plan. Just before, would you all mind if I tasted these? Because I have never tried a bit of humble pie before myself, honestly. It's like apple. I don't know how I feel about that. There's a lot of weird textures in my mouth right now. Okay, and then this one's blackcurrant. Oh, that one has a good aftertaste. Quite interesting. We have been a bit harsh on Shane in my channel recently. deserved, and we will go back to it very soon. But it's the dude's birthday, so let's have a little bit of a lighter video. In no way am I excusing any behavior. That's not what this video is about. What I'm literally going to be talking about, I sent out the question to my subscribers that said, what memories do you have with Shane Dawson, whether this is watching his videos or meeting him or buying his merch? And I got hundreds of responses, so let's read through them. Bang PD said his microwaving series where he microwaved random shit like Barbie dolls. Looking back on it now, what was going on in his head? Yeah, so he did have a series where he literally would microwave dolls and stuff, and now, back in the day I thought it was quite weird, but looking back, yeah, didn't age well. Jessica said, personally I liked his series. I think they were a little too long and dragged out, but the style was nice. I didn't love him with Jeffrey. I liked the squad videos with Morgan, Rylan, and Garrett. Red Velvet said, I remember finding his conspiracy theories and being genuinely obsessed with them. He genuinely got me considering that the moon was a hologram and that the world would actually be run by reptiles. I want to say that I was young and dumb, but that was like 2 years ago, but as Shane would say, that was the old me and I don't know that person anymore. You did the Uno reverse card. Beyonce said, oh my god, I can't believe Beyonce watches my videos. My favorite memory is the series that had the squad in it. Garrett, Morgan, Andrew, and Ryland. Yeah, they were like the core, the best version. Andrew. Y'all better put some respect on Drew's name. Briggs said, my favorite memories are when he was friends with Garrett. Sarah said, I watched him when I was going through a really hard time and he was sort of a distraction for me. Now it honestly just hurts seeing what he's done and what I looked up to at the time. Jem said, the Spooky Boys series. I feel like that might have been one of the best moments on his channel because it's not just him in the videos. Debbie Double said, I found him due to his conspiracy theory videos. Then I watched his videos he had with him, Garrett, Ryland, and Morgan, and I thought they were funny. Helped me through a rough patch. Morgan said, I remember I would wake up every single morning at like 3 AM just to watch his conspiracy theory videos when I was in 6th grade. It freaked me out, but I loved watching his stuff because I feel like he could relate to him. Because at the time I was dealing with depression and it made my life a little bit better. Now looking back, I'm ashamed because I had no idea what he was doing was offensive. Marlene said, some of my favorite memories with him are the conspiracy theory videos and then when he did videos with Drew and Garrett. And they would go to haunted places. And when Morgan, I think, had just moved to California. Holly said, I've been watching him for 6 years and he always makes me laugh and I forgot about my disability when I watched him. Sloth said, I remember watching his Taylor Swift blank space party when I was younger. My sisters thought it was hilarious, but I thought it was creepy AF. Angie said, I rewatched a few of his old food videos because they were the ones I started watching when I first started watching Shane. His humor in those is so gross and dark. Like looking back, why did I enjoy that? Anna said, his series where he tried different foods was always popular with me when I was younger. At the time, I found him relatable via our love for food, but now not so relatable. Your Friendly said, I've watched him on and off since the early days of Shane, but I remember the Jake Paul docuseries the best, probably because it's newer and I have terrible memory. Mood. I've never bought merch, but nearly bought the conspiracy palette. Thankfully, I didn't waste a dime on it, just views and my time. Josephina said, I loved watching his weird cooking videos and trying girls' products, also his humor overall. Macy said, the Spooky Boy is such an iconic and funny era, if only he stayed with Garrett and Drew. Crimzar said, I never watched his videos to be honest, and I just came across him when he started his latest Jeffrey series. And I felt really bored watching that and I remember asking myself why there was so much hype around him. Most disgusting thing was when he cried at Jeffrey's office over the merch when Jeffrey told him he could have made even more money. Andia said, me and my brothers used to watch his hack videos and food videos. They used to make us laugh so hard. Abigail said, I remember being little and thinking him and Lisa were the ideal couple. And I remember watching his videos with a fat suit and such. Crazy time. Daniela said, I remember watching Shane in the early days of YouTube when he just started and I remember how rude and creepy the stuff he was doing was. I felt really uncomfortable even when I was just 9. I didn't know why. I've always continued to check back in his content but never really got better. Now everything makes sense. Libra Sun said, some of my favorite videos when I was young were when he did the Spooky Boy series with Garrett and Drew. It was a lot more laid back with him hanging around them. I also enjoyed some of his vlogs with Morgan and Ryland, used to watch them when I was feeling down. Renee said, I liked watching his conspiracy theory videos and occasionally his haunted videos. Anything with Garrett is a bonus. Hazel said, my favorite video and memory from him was when he went ghost hunting at the Queen Mary. I don't know why, but I still got a weird vibe from him back then. Red Ace said, I remember him involving himself with stuff like the Illuminati, doing different rituals, and I was like, ooh, I'm so spooked. Even looking back when I watched him at age 14, I thought he was really immature for his age, and not in a funny way. Kate said, I watched him since I was 8, and I remember accepting those videos and thinking they were appropriate because of his age. and his amount of followers. I assumed he knew more than me, and that's okay. Gamer Girl said, honestly, I loved watching his videos when it was just him, Garrett, and Ryland. I've been suffering with feeling lonely and watched them together, and it made me feel happy. Since he started his documentaries and got interested in makeup, I unsubscribed, because that's when he didn't feel authentic anymore. I felt like he became a whole new person and started becoming more materialistic. He talks about being poor or not having enough money while living in a mansion with his high-tech security systems and doing nothing but making videos, buying $1,000 pizzas. Unknown person said he used to be my go-to person when I was feeling sad or hurt and would make me feel better and like I wasn't alone. He would make me laugh, and now I'm not gonna have that. Sad, but I mean, I don't want to support someone like that. Baby said, I remember crying in Hot Topic at 9 years old because my mom wouldn't let me buy his shirt. My dad bought it for me the next day though. Dad came through. Chloe said, when I was younger I used to watch his skits. Now looking back, they weren't good. Marla said, the conspiracy videos, the spooky boys, finding his videos when I was really depressed and isolated and just gotten away from an abusive and toxic friendship group. It would actually be amazing watching his videos. I find it interesting that the stuff that he's done now is deemed inappropriate, but looking back it's not good. Elias said, he helped me through long, tough nights with his videos, but I hate that I've contributed to his income. Cheers, happy birthday. Cody said, I remember being super depressed and I would watch his eating videos to make myself smile. Sometimes those would be the only things I could smile for months. I cringe now at that. Frankenfurter stan account said, I used to watch him when I was younger. I really only watched the conspiracy theory videos at first. I remember it being a big thing between me and my friends where we'd all watch his videos together. I stopped watching after his first Jeffree Star series though. Bella said, I started to watch his food videos and the videos with Garrett and Drew, but besides that I hadn't watched him before and stopped once I saw the old problematic stuff he's done. However, when I was younger I did see a video of him pretending to be Fred and thought it was inappropriate. It was just weird and icky, not to mention he is heavily affiliated with Jigglypuff Slurpee Bunch. It makes it hard to believe he's a changed person when he surrounds himself with really problematic people. I don't know, I'm tired said, I remember being in high school and being repulsed by his videos. Only then started watching him for the food videos. Allegedly at Adam McEntee on Twitter, now you're killing it. It is the sweetest fan page ever. I love you. Mwah, that is for you. Said, ashamed to say this, but I loved his videos with Garrett, Andrew, Morgan, and Ryland, and I also binged the TanaCon, Jake Paul, and Conspiracy Theories series. To be fair, the videos with Garrett, Andrew, Morgan, and Ryland are okay in terms of content, but the fact I supported Shame and Ryland by watching them makes me sick. I think personally the TanaCon was a big turnoff for me, and then the Jake Paul I completely was like, nah, get that fire exit door, I'm out of here. ACAB said his conspiracy theory videos I would watch. My friends were always raving about them. Amy said, bought the oh my god shirt, used to wear it every single week to middle school. Everyone loved it and would give me compliments. I also remember being compared to Shane in 2017, 2018 because we had the same humor. Dark time. KO's sister said, no joke, I found him through YouTube's algorithm by looking up urban legends. His conspiracy theory videos were recommended and that's why I fell down the rabbit hole. BLM said, I watched him burning dolls and eating weird food thinking he was the coolest. Black Lives Matter said, I remember really enjoying his conspiracy theory videos and so I got into the series with TanaCon. I also enjoyed that, but what put me off of his documentary was the one with Eugenia. That basically sugarcoated everything and made it seem like she had a fast, easy recovery when that's far from reality. I was also gonna buy the conspiracy palette, but it was sold out and I'm so glad it was. I can't stand him now, especially since he ranted about Taddy and didn't even apologize publicly to the Smith family. Kimmy said, literally just knew him as the generic emo guy that would use memes. Then I forgot he existed. Then suddenly he was doing a documentary on Jeffree Star. 6ix9ine said his videos with the squad, they were so funny and I never got bored of them. Thomas said, I used to watch his conspiracy theory videos and food videos back in 2015 to 2017 and I did watch a couple of the docu-series, but I stopped watching after he gave Jake Paul a series and I got more information about his problematic past after I quit watching his videos, and I think that's what we can all relate to. After I fully stepped back from Shame was whenever I realized the severity of his stuff, because I fully spent a lot of time educating myself and it was kind of like, damn. Gary's Meow said, I used to watch his collab videos with pretty much everybody. At that time, I didn't know what he had done wrong as I was so young. I wish I had known, and luckily I never spent money on any of his merch, including his books. Lola said, when I was in 6th grade, I snuck my grandma's credit card on Amazon to buy his book and I read it at least 20 times because I love it so much. The only reason I really watched him was for Drew and Garrett, and the Spooky Boys videos was a cultural reset. Okay, there are so many other ones, but I want to say about my own personal experience. So, the only merch I have from Shane Dawson is his first book, and I genuinely did think it was one of the best YouTuber books because all the other ones were so terrible. I think I watched Shane Dawson, and because I was so young, I was probably really ignorant to the fact that he had a full past I wasn't really looking into. And for the longest time, even up until like last year, I was still brushing his really dark humor off as humor. And now looking back as an older person, like I'm literally only 17, but looking at it from a different perspective I did whenever I was like 11 to 16, I don't see it as humor anymore, and I think it is crossing the line. And so I'm also happy that I've grown. And the fact that I used to watch his videos, I never really supported him, but I watched his videos, you know what I mean? And that's still giving him income, so you know what, it is. I'm glad that I've grown from then, and I now see a different side to YouTubers and stuff like that, and I can hold them accountable, because back then, I didn't know what holding anyone accountable was. Literally. 16 years old, I didn't know anything about cancel culture. I didn't know anything about holding people accountable. I didn't even know anything that deep into this man's past. And so now I do, and now is why I want him to hold himself accountable. But anyway, I think his videos were most tolerable whenever he did videos with Garrett, Drew, and even a little bit of Ryland. Ryland is my favorite. He's a bit obnoxious and over the top, but them videos were probably the best. His food videos were quite obnoxious, and the burning videos, His conspiracy theory videos were so good whenever they were like lower budget. But then he started turning them into like Netflix shows as well, and then I lost my interest completely. So one thing I would love to do on my channel is, because I love conspiracy theories now because of this man, he really introduced me to them, I now would love to do those kind of videos on my channel, but like the lower budget versions that he did at the start, because they were so good, and then he had to ruin it by turning it into like a Netflix show. And then the series with Tana, Jake, Jeffrey, whenever he started giving other problematic people a platform, that's when I was like, you know what, you're not the person I want to support. And like everyone says, you can choose who you want to support, and I choose not to support this man anymore. But you know what, on my channel recently we've really been digging into him, and I thought we could do a little joke with the humble pies. We could sing him happy birthday. We sung him happy birthday. He's not getting away with anything, but you know what, he's still a human, I think. And it was his birthday yesterday, so this was more of a light-hearted video of everyone reminiscing on their experience with Shane Dawson. And you know what? I hope you enjoyed this more of a chill video. There is still so much that we need him to hold himself accountable for, so don't worry, they will be coming too. But just for today, because it's his birthday, we'll let him off the hook in terms of me making another video. Just for today though, right? Deal. Okay everyone, this humble pie is so good. Thank you, Shane. Bye-bye.